My name is Finn. You can call me an emotional risk reducer. Or more simply, a breakup guru, when those filthy rich tycoons want to get rid of their wives who've stood by them through thick and thin, but don't want to split half their assets or be labeled as scumbags. I'll make their marriage end in the most dignified way. Whether it's a high-end mighty A-list actress, a wealthy heiress bound by rules, or a love-starved bitter woman, every human being has emotional weaknesses. 72 targets in 3 years. 100% completion rate.
Finn, as long as I can be with you. I don't want any property.
Elena Reed, the well-known ice queen of Riverton City. It's said that she has a severe physical aversion to men. Her fiancé Kyle Brooks paid me $20 million to take action. I want to get solid proof of her cheating, so that I can take over the shares of the Reed family in a legitimate way. Now you just need to wash your face, take these video evidences with you, then disappear like a ghost, and the $20 million tail payment will be transferred to you right away. Kyle Brooks.
Humph. There are only 3 of us in the room. 2 living people and 1 dead person. If the killer isn't me, then it can only be... All right, call the police.
Honey, are you ready yet? I need to pee. Call the police. Finn, do you really have to do this? I didn't kill anyone.
Elena Reed, stop playing these spooky mind games, you bastard! There are only the 2 of us in this room. If you didn't kill them, then did a ghost do it?
Hello, this is police. How can I help you?
Hello, I want to report to the police. There's a murder here. Please come quickly.
In this society, conviction is based on evidence. Mr. Hale, look down at the cabinet under the sink on your left. See that? Guess. Whose fingerprints are the only ones on it? Mr. Hale, your fingerprints are all over the murder weapon. The transfer record showing Kyle Brooks paid you will serve as your motive for the murder. Plus the footage from the bed. It'll be irrefutable proof that you killed the man to take his wife after being overcome by lust. Once the charge of intentional homicide is confirmed, the rest of your life will be ruined.
Calm down. You must stay calm. Elena Reed, since you don't want me to call the police, that means you have other reasons. My being here is definitely not a coincidence. You want to drag me into this mess, which means I still have some value to you. There are no signs of a struggle at the scene, so it seems the victim didn't put up much of a fight before death. However, it's by no means easy to stab a strong man like Kyle Brooks to death with a knife. Who killed him exactly?
Honey, you must be a smart person too. Open the door nicely, or my patience is running out. I thought you'd stay in there forever.
Ms. Reed, you went to all this trouble. You can't have done it just to watch me huddle in the bathroom shaking, can you? A drama that seemed to be about a cheating lover dragged me into a murder scene. A murder weapon, a motive. I have all the evidence. Go on, what does Ms. Reed want me to do?
Help me get her. The evidence of your murder. I'll make it disappear forever. Your payment. And I'll double it.
Is it really that simple?
That's right. However, before that, Mr. Hale has to pass a test first.
What do you mean?
Who called the police?
I called it in. There's a murder here, and I suspect she did it.
Secure the scene. Forensic examiner, conduct the autopsy. Forensics team, take these two back with me.
Sir, you don't think I killed someone, do you? I was the one who called the police.
Do you think you're not a suspect just because you called the police? Finn Hale, 26 years old, who specializes in handling marriage wrap-up issues for wealthy clients. You're with Elena Reed, so Kyle Brooks paid you a lot of money, didn't he?
That's right. I'm with Elena Reed, but that's not against the law, is it?
We found a knife under the sink. After identification, your fingerprints are on it. I guess you developed real feelings for Elena Reed when you were faking a relationship. You could get a huge sum of money by conspiring to kill Kyle Brooks. Stop struggling. Elena Reed has confessed everything. What else do you have to say?
Fine. I admit that. My fingerprints are on this knife. But so what? You only said you found a knife, not that this knife is the murder weapon. I don't think. This knife matches the wound on the victim, does it? Captain Moore.
How do you explain that 20 million transfer? Killing for money is motive enough.
Haha. Are you kidding me? That 20 million was Elena Reed's motive for murder, not mine. Kyle Brooks paid me 20 million to sleep with his wife and get solid evidence of her infidelity. Now I've slept with her and got the down payment. As long as he's alive, the remaining balance will be transferred to my account without a hitch. Tell me, why would I kill my sugar daddy? If I kill him, who's gonna pay me the rest? Yo. What? Do you think I'm stupid enough to kill someone in the bathroom? And wait for you guys to come and arrest me? A dignified captain. Can't even tell where the crime scene is. I seriously doubt whether your police can protect the safety of the citizens.
At the crime scene, what did you find?
Captain Moore, how can you be so stupid? Elena Reed and I have been in the room the whole time and no one came in. Then, how could Kyle Brooks appear in the room out of thin air?
Check the hotel's ventilation ducts for me right now!
Sure enough, Elena Reed must have known in advance that Kyle Brooks was dead. So she managed to stage this perfect performance, putting me right at the crime scene. The weapon, the recording, and the surveillance footage, they're nothing more than warnings from this woman. She must have other evidence in her hands. What a crafty scheme. What kind of deep-seated hatred does that woman in the photo have for him that she wants to kill him off completely? Her billionaire husband is dead, but she doesn't call the police to investigate the truth. Instead, she's trying to drag me into this. What's her motive? Is it money or company shares?
You can leave now. Finn Hale, don't think you're off the hook just because you've cleared your name this time. Stay away from that woman. I'll keep an eye on you.
Bye, Captain Moore.
You're so meticulous. And logical. Finn Hale, don't let me catch you slipping up.
Captain Moore's interrogation room, is it comfortable for you to sit here?
It's okay, but the lighting there is terrible. It doesn't have the cozy vibe like in Ms. Reed's Maybach. Ms. Reed, let's cut to the chase. The crime scene, the murder weapon, and the recording you really pulled off a brilliant stunt.
Mr. Holley is a smart man. You should know what to do.
You noticed me from the very first day I approached you, didn't you?
To be precise.
It's the day Kyle Brooks came to you.
Oh, I see. But you missed one thing. I'm the kind of person I hate being regarded as a marionette the most. If there's a next time, Ms. Reed, I promise, you'll go to hell with me.
Humph. Mara Carter, mother of Kyle Brooks. Carter Group, the actual person in charge.
Are you out of your mind? You just killed someone's son, and now you want me to deal with his mom?
Don't get excited, Mr. Holley. You're so shameless. What can't you do? Humph. I want you to get not just his heart,
but also that secret ledger in his hands that can bring the Zhao family to ruin.
Taking down a Black Widow of this level, Ms. Reed, is a life-risking job. After this is done, I want an extra 50 million. Plus all the evidence you have that can threaten me must be destroyed in front of me. From now on, we're even. And I'll disappear from your world completely.
Let's talk about the terms right now. Are you so sure?
It's just winning over a woman at this. I'm a pro.
Ha ha ha! All right! It's a deal. As soon as I get the account book, I'll hand over the money and evidence with both hands.
Ms. Reed, this guy is way too arrogant. What about me?
Take your time.
Such an ambitious hound if we kill him now. How can the rest of the show go on?
I'd like to see him end up hacked to pieces on that woman's bed. You can still crawl back to me with the ledger.
The most threatening thing right now is the weapon with my fingerprints on it. I must act before he gets the ledger, find the real knife. Or get enough leverage to ruin him. Elena Reed, Marakata, and the Zhao family. You owe my Qin family, and sooner or later you'll pay it back, we'll let you. Blood for blood. Crying tears of sorrow, overwhelmed with grief. To outsiders, she is indeed a good mother. Done. In front of a top master of disguise, it's still far from enough. No bloodshot pupils, extremely steady breathing rate, and none of the reactions triggered by genuine sadness. Madam Carter, please accept my condolences.
Elena Reed's dog. Do you even deserve to talk to me?
Ms. Carter cried perfectly in front of the tomb just now, and the media cameras have captured it precisely. Just remember to pick an unscented tear stick next time. The minty cigarette smell on you can't cover that harsh, cheap chemical stench.
Do you know who you're talking to?
Of course I know. I'm talking to the real person in charge of Carter Group. Elena Reed wanted me to be a knife to stab you, but I think Madam Carter might offer a higher price. I'm a businessman. I'll help whoever offers more. Not to mention, you're such a beautiful woman. Contact me anytime once you've made up your mind.
Did you find out?
Madam Carter, it's all clear. His name is Finn Hale. Ostensibly, he's a psychological counselor, but secretly, he's a professional homewrecker who specializes in handling marriage crises for top billionaires. Over the past 3 years, he's taken on 72 cases, all of which resulted in wealthy wives being kicked out without a penny, with a 100% success rate. Most importantly, on the night of the incident, he was in a hotel room with Elena Reed the whole time. After Kyle Brooks died, the police took him away, but Elena Reed pulled strings and bailed him out due to insufficient evidence.
What a Elena Reed! How dare she send a professional scammer who specializes in targeting women to dig up my secrets?
Madam Carter, this is definitely a trap set by Elena Reed.
This guy is extremely dangerous. Why don't I just take him out? No. What a waste it would be to kill such a perfect prey directly. Since he wants to play, I'll play along with him. Go call him and tell him I'm feeling lonely. Tonight. Mr. Hale, the tea is ready. Hilltop Villa in Riverton City. I'll be waiting for you. Mr. Hale, 72 targets in 3 years. A 100% completion rate. Elena Reed really spared no expense to bring in someone as big as you to deal with a poor woman like me who lost her son.
Madam Carter, you've looked into it thoroughly, but there's one thing you got wrong. It's not about taking you on. It's about cooperation.
Oh, what kind of cooperation are we talking about?
Elena Reed wants the internal ledger in your hands. It's to completely take over Carter Group.
Then what do you want?
I want you.
Oh. You're pretty straightforward.
Of course, if Ms. Carter were just like those other women out there, how could she run such a big company like Carter Group and keep it thriving for so long?
I thought you'd trade on your looks like other men do.
It's not totally out of the question when necessary. But before that, I'd like to talk to Ms. Carter about a bigger deal first.
Go on, tell me.
I can help you take over the Reed family too. Of course, I won't do this for free. I want the evidence in Elena Reed's hands, plus 100 million yuan.
You're really different.
Other men either tremble with fear or are consumed by greed when they see me.
What about you?
Do you want my life?
Or my money?
What I want is the strongest liquor and the most poisonous flower in Riverton City.
Humph. Really?
Finn Hale, you're putting so much into the performance. Don't let the act become real.
Looks like someone can't hold back any longer.
What? Scared?
Let's call it a day for now.
We'll have plenty of opportunities later.
I'm Finn Hale, a businessman. I won't ruin our grand plan to take over Reed Group just for a momentary thrill.
You're really different from other guys. It's already like this, and you can still hold back, since Mr. Hale is so sincere. I, Mara Carter, am not a petty person. This contains all the financial data of Carter Group over the past 3 years, including all the bad debts. Doesn't Elena Reed want it? You can give it to her. I'd like to see if she has a big enough appetite to swallow this piece of fat.
Ms. Reed, we've lost track of him.
Trash.
What a ruthless woman. It seems to cover all the revenue and expenditure data of Carter Group over the past 3 years. But there are several traps in it. If Elena Reed really shorts Carter's based on the loopholes in this ledger, once her huge amount of capital is invested, it will definitely be trapped.
This technique is exactly the same as back in the day. Marakata. Did you expect this?
There's still someone alive in the Qin family.
Elena Reed, what are you doing?
What am I doing? Did you forget what you're supposed to do? You even ended up in bed with that bitch while acting.
Ms. Reed, you went to all this trouble to kidnap me, just to be jealous. You told me to get close to her. If I didn't use some tricks, how would she trust me?
Who knows if you've colluded with her? Are you planning to turn around and target me again? You hung up on me. Still flirting with her. You're my first man. I really want to dig out your heart and see what's inside it.
Before that, you'd better take a look at what's in my pocket. This is from the past 3 years, all financial data of Carter Group. However, I must warn you that all this data is a trap.
Tell the finance team to come over right now.
Miss Reed, I found out. The data of Carter Group is simply a bottomless pit.
Speak human language.
Mara Carter, that woman is so ruthless. These core financial data seem like a huge piece of fat on the surface, luring us to pour massive funds into short-selling Carters. But in reality, she designed an extremely hidden poison pill trap in the underlying data structure. Once our capital scale exceeds 3 billion, it will trigger a chain of debt defaults. By then, we won't just fail to take over Carter's. All the cash flow of our Reed Group will be tied up instantly, leading directly to bankruptcy liquidation.
Got it. Get out of here, all of you. Without my permission. Of the data you saw today, who dares to leak even a single word? You know what I'll do? Well done.
What's your plan next?
Theft. How could I let such a great opportunity slip away? Now that I know about the trap, I'll just beat them at their own game. Stick to the capital scale. Don't fall into her trap, and we can drain Mara Carter's cash flow.
You've got the USB drive. Now, can you hand over the evidence to me?
Hey, haha. Don't rush. You've done me such a huge favor. How could I bear to let you go?
What do you mean?
I want to ask you to do me one more small favor. Yeah? You said, if at the time when Mara Carter's capital chain was under the greatest strain, what would happen if bed photos of her with another man suddenly come to light?
Do you want to ruin his reputation?
Humph. Didn't she also plan to make me die without a whole body?
Ms. Reed, I'm curious. How much do you hate the Zhao family exactly? Kyle Brooks is already dead by your hand. You even want to swallow up the very foundation of Carter Group. And you're determined to ruin Mara Carter's reputation completely.
Kill him? Humph, I'd even think it's too dirty for my hands.
What do you mean?
Didn't you kill Kyle Brooks?
In the hotel bathroom that night. Finn Hale, do you really think I'm a fool who would throw away his brains for money? Kill Kyle Brooks. Except getting into hot water. What substantial benefits can I get? The majority stake of Carter's is still firmly in the hands of that fucking bitch. You think that in this world? Am I the only one who wants Kyle Brooks dead? Don't worry, Mr. Hale. As long as you finish handling the follow-up of Mara Carter's bed photos and the account books, the money I promised you. And that bloodstained knife will be given to you in full. You won't have to be the murderer.
I'm not worried at all. Ms. Reed, you're a smart person. You should know that. Crossing me, Finn Hale. Usually doesn't end well.
Ms. Red, you asked us to secretly verify Finn Hale's background abroad, and we've got the result. According to the information, Finn Hale graduated from London University with dual master's degrees in psychology and finance. However, after our people went to check the archives and video materials from that year on the spot, we found that although the name and resume check out, the person in the photo is not the same as the current Finn Hale. They're not the same person at all.
Fake identity. Finn Hale, you infiltrated this game. Why on earth did you do it? Whoever you are, once you get on my boat, you won't have an easy time.
How's it going? Elena Reed, that smart-ass fool. Did he take the bait?
She's not that stupid. Her top-tier financial team has done the calculations and found the trap you left in the bottom-level data.
Was it you who told her? Finn Hale, how dare you play both sides and betray me?
Sure. Ms. Carter, do you think the top-tier financial team under Alana Reed in Riverton City are all blind and useless? Such an obvious capital gap can be easily detected with a simple stress test. If we don't let her spot this trap, how would she think she's seen through your cards and confidently pour all her money in?
What do you mean? If she found out about the trap, how could she possibly walk into it?
The smartest hunters often appear in the guise of prey. I didn't just let her discover the trap. I even made her think that as long as we cap the fund size, I'm not falling for your last trick. We can drain the cash flow of Carter Group in reverse.
What about her?
What she doesn't know is that I stayed up all night modifying the trap data before giving her the USB drive. The safety line she thinks exists is actually the fuse that will trigger a chain of debts. As long as she dares to invest the first 3 billion yuan, the cash flow of Reed Group will be instantly completely locked by the debt black hole of Carter's.
Finn Hale, you're such a lunatic. But I like it. Speak it out. What do you want to do? As long as it can make Elena Reed meet her end with no place to be buried, just say it. I'll definitely do as you say.
I'll figure out a way to get her to pour the money in, but Miss Carter, in order to coordinate with this scene and make Elena Reed let down her guard completely, I need you. Sacrifice a bit of one's looks.
Do you know how many men in Riverton City would kill to be with me? You're saying this now.
Miss Carter, there's a misunderstanding. What I want is the dividend after taking down Reeds. And I'm not in the mood today. Miss Carter, don't forget our promise.
Finn Hale, do you really think you can boss me around?
Uncle Percy, don't you think? He looks just like someone. A person who should have died long ago.
Miss Reed? Do you mean he's back?
Captain Moore, I wonder what you need me for.
Mr. Hale, you're pretty impressive. Reeds and Carters started unusual capital flows early this morning. Elena Reed, the 100 million yuan that poured into Carters was the trap you set up, didn't you? When the snipe and the clam grapple, the fisherman profits. What a brilliant scheme indeed.
Captain Moore, you went to so much trouble to find me. You can't have done it just to say this, can you?
I also looked into the case files of the Qin GMA case from 3 years ago. The Qin family went bankrupt, and the couple was in a car accident. Your only son, Finn Holly, cut his wrist in the bathtub. You're not some breakup expert at all. Or should I call you Finn Holly?
Captain Moore, you can't talk nonsense like that. Do you have any evidence?
You said? What if Elena Reed and Mara Carter find out that you're the only son of the Qin family from back in the day? What will happen? Such a brilliant plan would end up falling short at the last minute. Don't worry. I'm not here to threaten you. I'd also like to talk to you about a collaboration.
What kind of cooperation?
This is the top secret forensic report on the Qin couple's car accident 3 years ago. The culprit destroyed all surveillance footage, but the forensic evidence proves that the brake line was cut. And here's something even more interesting.
What is it?
The real cause of their deaths. It's poisoning.
Poison first. Stage another car crash. They wouldn't even leave a whole body behind.
Finn Holly, calm down first. This is the autopsy report of Kyle Brooks. Kyle Brooks was found dead in the hotel bathroom. On the surface, he died from a knife wound, but we found the exact same neurotoxin in his body. The ingredients, concentration, and even the time difference it takes to enter the bloodstream are exactly the same as the poison that your parents were exposed to 3 years ago, identical.
The night Kyle Brooks died, Elena Reed was in the room. She keeps saying Kyle Brooks wasn't killed by her, and even threatened me with a bloody paper cutter.
If the poison was put by Elena Reed, the person who killed your parents 3 years ago is most likely from the Reed family. But if the poison was put by Mara Carter, not only did she drive your parents to their deaths, but she also poisoned her own son with her own hands.
So who exactly is it?
Finn Holly, that's why I'm asking you to collaborate with me. This toxin is extremely hard to synthesize, and its source is highly covert. Right now. Only you can get access to their core secrets.
Then let's talk about Kyle Brooks, and see if we can find a breakthrough.
What does that mean?
Let's figure out Kyle Brooks' whereabouts. What did you do with him? In the days before Kyle Brooks died, where did he go? And who did he meet?
These are all his movements in the 72 hours before his death. 3 days before his death, Kyle Brooks secretly sold his sports car, raised 30 million yuan in cash, and bought that rare neurotoxin that killed your parents 3 years ago on the black market. By poison yourself. Two days before his death, Kyle Brooks and Mara Carter had an extremely fierce argument. He forced Mara Carter to hand over the real power of Carter Group immediately. The day before he died, the person he saw was you. This is the most eerie part. The surveillance shows that Kyle Brooks went back to the villa right after meeting you, and neither Elena Reed nor Mara Carter went there during that time.
You mean he died afterwards and suddenly showed up in the hotel restroom?
That can't be. It shows he has a severe alcohol allergy. Why is there still a small amount of alcohol in his body?
This is the most ingenious part of the entire murder. The forensic doctor detected an extremely low alcohol content in his body, which was not nearly enough to trigger an allergic reaction, but was sufficient to act as a solvent.
Solvent? You mean?
This neurotoxin is in crystalline form and is hard for the human body to absorb directly. But if it's dissolved in a tiny amount of pure alcohol, it will liquefy instantly and quickly enter the bloodstream through skin contact or oral mucosa.
Kyle Brooks has severe mysophobia and obsessive-compulsive disorder. He must spray cologne before going out every day. And he must use imported oral spray before going to bed every day. Also, he never goes anywhere without his asthma inhaler.
That's right. The killer didn't need to force him to drink alcohol. They just needed to find something he eats every day without fail. Then inject a tiny amount of alcohol mixed with poison into it. Kyle Brooks would have unknowingly poisoned himself with his own hands.
There are no traces of any outsiders entering the villa. And the surveillance system is intact. The only person who could pull off such a precise poisoning must be someone who is closest to Kyle Brooks and knows his living habits best.
Mara Carter is his stepmother, and Elena Reed is his fiancée. Both of these women have a spare key to Kyle Brooks' villa. And they know all about his obsessive-compulsive disorder.
Mara Carter would even cast aside just to hold on to power in Carter Group. Kyle Brooks would even be cast aside. Elena Reed would stop at nothing to take over the Zhao family. She would stop at nothing.
Finn Holley, this is just our logical deduction. We need empirical evidence in front of the law.
I prefer Mara Carter. Starting from when Kyle Brooks' body was found in the hotel. If Elena Reed were the killer, she couldn't have put herself right in the middle of this case. Is there any way to find this person?
It can only serve as a temporary breakthrough.
All right. You're better at finding people than I am. My goal is to stay by their side.
If they find out you're investigating this, you might get into trouble.
Captain Moore, I died once a long time ago. I just want to get back what belongs to the Qin family.
You did a great job this time. But I heard you two had a really engrossing chat in the study.
Ms. Reed, being jealous doesn't suit you.
Instead of worrying about whose bed I'm in, you should be more concerned about yourself right now. What do you mean? Officer Lin has his eye on me. He's not only investigating me, but also looking into you. Ms. Reed, I'm a businessman. I do things for money. But I don't want to earn it only to lose my life.
If you're really the one who killed Kyle Brooks, then I'm in serious danger right now.
I don't want the final payment anymore. I have to think about buying a plane ticket and running away tonight.
You think I'm the one who killed him?
No, I don't think so.
Ms. Reed is a smart person who wouldn't leave so many loopholes for herself. On the contrary, I suspect someone is using a proxy to commit murder and has framed you as a scapegoat.
You're really smart. So smart that I'm more and more reluctant to let you go.
What is this?
Kyle Brooks came back to Hilltop Villa 3 days before he died. He stole something from Mara Carter's private safe by some means. After that thing went missing, Mara Carter went crazy searching for him all over the world. This key was found by my man in the gap under Kyle Brooks's car. You want to know who killed him, don't you? Whether you can find anything out depends on your skills.
Looks like tonight. I have to work overtime in Miss Carter's bedroom again.
Waiter. Change to another record, During Day Nibelungen, the original German vinyl version. Also, bring out the dessert. That special Black Forest cinnamon mousse.
Arthur Sullivan's German operas. And strong cinnamon. These are things that would make me feel physically nauseous just from smelling them before.
Elena Reed has started to suspect me.
Mr. Halle, have a taste. This is the signature dish of this French restaurant.
It tastes great. So spicy. I just love strong flavors. However, Ms. Reed, this music is such a buzzkill. It sounds like a monk chanting, and it's making me sleepy.
Music is really boring. I'll be waiting for your good news. Mr. Halle. You came here so late. Is there any movement from Elena Reed?
She took the bait. I'm here to discuss the next step of luring Reeds into a trap with their funds with Miss Carter.
Well done. Once Elena Reed sinks her $3 billion and gets trapped, Carter's will be the sole king of Riverton City.
Miss Carter, you're so sincere. Of course I won't let you down. The bookshelf has no keyhole. The back of the oil painting is smooth, and the safe is a fingerprint lock. Elena Reed, the key you gave me, where on earth is the keyhole?
Give me 5 minutes. I'll go to the underground wine cellar to get a bottle of my vintage Romani Conti. Let's celebrate tonight properly.
Empty? Elena Reed didn't lie to me, but the stuff has already been taken away.
Why didn't you wait for me on the sofa and instead hide behind my desk?
I want to try what it feels like on the desk. Also, think about how we should properly celebrate in Ms. Carter's chair, which symbolizes power, our victory.
You're such a freak.
Inside that box, there must be a secret.
You called me out in such a hurry. Did we make any progress?
Black Market, the seller, has confessed. 3 days before the incident, he did sell the neurotoxin to Kyle Brooks. According to his statement, Kyle Brooks was so scared back then, sweating profusely, and his hand holding the medicine was shaking.
He was being targeted by a lot of people, so he bought poison to strike first.
Not only that, the broker also said that on the day after Kyle Brooks bought the poison, another person paid a huge sum to buy the same type of neurotoxin. It's Elena Reed.
Elena Reed also bought poison. If she wanted to kill Kyle Brooks, she would never poison him in her own hotel room. That's not like her.
Then what if? Kyle Brooks bought the poison not to guard against Mara Carter at all, but to kill Elena Reed.
Kyle Brooks stole dirt on Mara Carter, and he thinks he's got an ace up his sleeve. He hates Elena Reed, who has been trying to take over the Zhao family this whole time.
So he took poison to the hotel, intending to poison Elena Reed.
Then why did he die in the bathroom?
Because he was killed in self-defense.
Kyle Brooks went to kill Elena Reed with poison, but he never expected that someone had acted earlier than him. He was killed instead, but since Elena Reed also bought poison, it means she had been prepared for it.
These two women are each crueler than the other.
Now, I need to meet this Ms. Sums, Reed in person and see what cards she's holding. This is my home, the Hawley family old mansion that was sealed up after my parents met with an accident.
Mr. Hawley, what's wrong with you? You look so pale.
Ms. Reed, you're in quite a mood, inviting me to the abandoned haunted mansion for some thrills.
My newly purchased villa, what do you think of it? Do you like it?
It's okay. Oh no, it's such a shame it's broken. It must be worth at least hundreds of thousands, right? If it's an eyesore to you, why don't you just give me the cash equivalent instead?
You're really obsessed with money. I'm buying this house and planning to tear it down to build a private club. This photo looks so creepy. Burn it.
Wait a minute.
What? Do you feel bad?
I feel bad for the dust in this room.
Ms. Reed, this old house is full of dust. What if it causes a dust explosion? I can't bear to. Let your pretty face get even a little hurt.
Really?
Then go ahead and burn it. I don't care.
Forget it. It'd be bad if it actually explodes.
Ms. Reed, since we're in this together now, some information. I think it's better for us to share with each other.
Oh, Mr. Halley, what's your brilliant idea?
On my way here for our appointment just now, I heard something really interesting. Lincoln Moore took down a den of the black market last night and caught a broker who was trafficking illegal drugs. That broker confessed that before Kyle Brooks died, he bought an extremely rare neurotoxin from him. And just the next day, another person offered 3 times the price, bought the same poison. Ms. Reed, Kyle Brooks bought poison to guard against Marakata. Then what did you buy poison for?
You tricked me. Ha ha ha. Since you're so curious.
Fine, I'll take you somewhere.
Let me show you what kind of person I, Elena Reed, really am.
You just asked me if I also bought poison from the black market.
Yep. I bought it. I know that lunatic Kyle Brooks was driven to desperation and bought poison to kill me, but I, Elena Reed, would never leave my life in anyone else's hands. So I spent a fortune through black market. I bought exactly the same poison.
So,
Kill him. Finn Halley, you're underestimating me. It's way too easy for me to kill him. I bought the poison so that my top medical team could conduct toxicological analysis overnight and develop this tube of antivenom. I said it again, I didn't kill him.
Since you found out this much, I might as well tell you. What do you think Carter Group has been making money from all these years?
This kind of drug you're looking at has recently flowed into our country from abroad. It's colorless, odorless, and can kill without a trace. Kyle Brooks has bought this kind of poison more than once.
You mean Kyle Brooks, and even the Zhao family, have been involved in poison-related activities all along?
To be precise, they are collaborating on poison-related business for a foreign company. But
how does this relate to Kyle Brooks's death? Why was his throat slit? And how did he end up in the bathroom of Tasteful Hotel without anyone noticing? Elena Reed's performance in the medical room today was absolutely perfect. Did she really not kill Kyle Brooks? Not necessarily. With Elena Reed's sick sense of control and vengeful personality. Even if Kyle Brooks didn't die from the poison on the spot, she would never let someone who tried to poison her off the hook. What we can be sure of is that she definitely wanted to kill Kyle Brooks. It's just that someone made a move earlier than her, Marakata. Could it be you? Wait. There's a huge emotional plot hole. No matter how ruthless Mara Carter is and how power-hungry she is, Kyle Brooks is still her son in name. Unless the secret in that blue box. Enough to make Mara Carter lose everything instantly in this Chable game, even fall into an irreversible abyss. Even if Mara Carter really had the heart to kill Kyle Brooks, there's still the most crucial piece missing from this whole thing. The surveillance shows that Kyle Brooks returned to his luxury villa in the suburbs the day before his death and never came out again. Moreover, Elena Reed also admitted this morning that Kyle Brooks went to her place with poison and collapsed right in front of her. So here's the question. How did a corpse that died from poisoning suddenly get from the villa to the hotel bathroom? Joyful Hotel is a property of Reed Group with an extremely high security level. How can someone smuggle a dead body into it? We also have to avoid all the security guards and residents. You even had time to calmly stage a fake throat-slitting scene in the bathroom. This can never be done by one person. The route for moving the body is the key to breaking the deadlock. The only key. Ms. Reed. I went over the case and found an interesting blind spot.
Mr. Halle, my time is very valuable. You can go talk to Lincoln more about the deduction.
Kyle Brooks didn't leave the villa before his death. Joyful is heavily guarded. So how did the body end up in the bathroom without anyone noticing? As the actual controller of the hotel, you can't possibly not know about this.
Finn Halle, you're very smart. But sometimes being too smart makes you seem stupid. Do you suspect that I personally helped transport a corpse?
Or even forged the crime scene? I can't think of anyone else but you who has such high authority at Parkview Hotel.
I'm saying this one last time. I, Elena Reed, don't get my hands bloody. After Kyle Brooks went down, I thought that corpse had dirtied my carpet. I just made a call and told the people who were supposed to collect the body to come take the trash away themselves.
The one who's supposed to collect the body?
Your vision is too narrow. Why are you staring at me? Why? Want to go check out Mara Carter? Go check out what special businesses Mara Carter is secretly running on the side.
Thanks for the advice, it seems. It's time for me to go check the account books with Ms. Carter.
Finn Halle. What on earth are you infiltrating this game for? No matter who you are, once you get on my ship, you won't have an easy time.
Mara Carter is ruthless, but she has the arrogance of someone in power deep down. She's nowhere near as suspicious and meticulous as Elena Reed. If we want to get the corpse transport route out of her, we have to catch her off guard and make our move when she's most relaxed and smug. Ms. Carter, sorry to bother you so late. Elena Reed insisted on confirming that I'm still trying to seduce you. He said he won't continue with the plan unless I take some private photos of you. I wonder if Ms. Carter would be willing to put on a show with me. By the way, let's talk about our next plan.
You used my photo to scam Elena Reed out of her money. Finn Halle, you're really such a bad guy. How should we shoot this? Want to do it? Take it off and shoot.
No need for that. Elena Reed isn't qualified to see such a beautiful view as Ms. Carter's. Half hidden and half revealed is what will really get under that woman's skin. But seriously, Elena Reed is such a tough nut to crack. I went to scope out her hotel today. The security there is insane. Not even a fly can get into the underground garage, Ms. Carter. You're well-traveled and knowledgeable. I'm really curious.
How a big living person like Kyle Brooks could die in there without anyone noticing? Could it be that Elena Red really knows how to turn invisible?
Who knows? Maybe it's just Elena Reed pulling a stunt. Crying wolf to cover her own tracks. Let's stop talking about that jinxed woman. Let's drink.
Marakata, you're feeling guilty. Elena Reed isn't lying. Marakata is suspicious.
Forget it. Talking about a dead person is such a downer, Ms. Carter. Let's talk about the upcoming financial showdown instead. Let's talk about money. Actually, I've never been able to figure it out. Given the current scale of Carter Group, even if Elena Reed dumps her shares, you shouldn't be so short on cash that you have to set up such an extreme debt trap to take her down.
After all, 3 years ago,
Carter's completely swallowed up the hundreds of billions in assets of Holley Group, as well as that priceless AI core algorithm.
That's a gold mine. How could it be short of money?
The Qin family is indeed a big piece of fat. Taking down the Qin family back then did propel Carter's up several levels. But do you think swallowing an elephant is that easy to digest? Over the past 3 years, to launder those hidden assets of the Qin family and grease the wheels of all connections, Carter's has plugged so many holes. Besides, Carter's has taken on some large-scale projects recently. The upfront capital investment is too heavy, so cash flow is certainly tight. Otherwise, why would I set up a scheme to take Elena Reed's principal?
I see. Ms. Carter, you're truly a remarkable woman. What a brilliant grand strategy you've executed. Engineer, Mara Carter. Your true colors are finally showing. Elena Reed prompted me to look into Mara Carter's special business. Mara Carter admitted herself that she's recently taken on a large-scale project. There must be a connection between these two things. Got it. Medical Waste Environmental Company has medical waste collection trucks. This type of special vehicle has the highest level hygiene exemption pass. They can bypass all regular security checks. Directly enter the underground passages of major high-end hotels via dedicated freight elevators and collect medical waste. I see. Kyle Brooks' villa is not the first crime scene. Parkview Hotel isn't the first crime scene either. Kyle Brooks took poison to Elena Reed's private villa to kill her. However, before he could do anything, he was poisoned to death by the toxin that Mara Carter had put in his asthma inhaler in advance. The first crime scene is Elena Reed's villa. Elena Reed didn't want to get herself into trouble, so she asked Mara Carter to come and take her son's body away. But Mara Carter was extremely vicious. Instead of having the body cremated, she used the inspection exemption privilege of her family's medical waste truck to dump the body directly in the bathroom of the hotel under Elena Reed's name. Mara Carter not only killed her nominal son, but also framed Elena Reed with the body. That's such a cruel move. That's brilliant. Humph, the logic is completely closed loop.
13 companies are listed as winning the bid on the surface, but actually, there are only 3. One is Reed's, and the other 2 are Carter's in an unknown small company. Elena Reed, that woman would never give me useless hints, this company. There must be something fishy going on.
Finhale, I've got the supplementary report on Kyle Brooks. The forensic pathologist found traces of a rare chemical toxin that's extremely hard to break down deep in the bone marrow. Neurocyanic sulfide dust.
It seems I have to go there in person. The security is so lax, it looks like it's on the verge of closing down. This must be a shell company ready to bolt at any minute. Got it. So this is the real data of Carter Group.
It's exactly 1 day after Kyle Brooks' death. What a coincidence. Xavier Foster has no business background.
But the interesting thing is that he's a distant great-uncle of Mara Carter. Although it has no direct connection with Mara Carter, it is controlled by her relatives. You've hidden that really well.
Captain Moore, I've sent you the information. This company has major issues. Carter Group has at least 7 core projects. At a premium 10 times higher than the market price, they hand over the so-called waste to them. Some projects are clearly losing money, yet they keep pouring capital into them. That's Mara Carter's goal. Neurogenic hydrogen sulfide dust, colorless and odorless. Once it enters the bloodstream, it will quickly damage the nervous system. It causes sudden myocardial infarction and is extremely difficult to detect in routine autopsies. Mara Carter is so ruthless. Xavier Foster is just a puppet who can't even read financial statements. The one really pulling the strings behind the scenes is Mara Carter. Lincoln, we've been stuck in a misunderstanding all along.
What misconception?
We thought Mara Carter was left high and dry at Carter Group. Just a greedy widow trying to fight for the inheritance of Carters. But it seems now she doesn't need to compete at all. Kyle Brooks' death was definitely not just an accident, but a long-planned murder. Mara Carter isn't just out to take Kyle Brooks' life. She's also trying to drain Carter Group dry.
We've all been tricked. Mara Carter has been using Carters as a shield.
What do you mean? Carter's is one of the top conglomerates in Riverton City. Even a lean camel is bigger than a horse.
He used to be. But now he's just an empty shell. The real cash flow has long been laundered clean by Mara Carter through shell companies like the Waste Disposal Center. And all of it has gone into her own pocket. Carter's may seem prosperous on the surface, but it's already rotten to the core inside. Mara Carter doesn't care at all about Carter's fate, because all the money is already in her hands. If Elena Reed continues to wage a protracted war and a price war, the stock prices of both Carter's and Reed's will plummet. Carter's, this empty shell, will collapse completely. But Mara Carter will never fall. She won't collapse, In fact, she even wants to take advantage of the mutual destruction and rock-bottom stock prices to use laundered black money to reverse acquire Reeds and Carters. That's her real appetite. Nope. Logically speaking, it doesn't add up. If Mara Carter was only after money and trying to seize the family fortune, there was absolutely no need to kill Kyle Brooks. There must be another reason. Why go to all that trouble to get such an extremely rare neurotoxin that's not even available on the market just to kill Kyle Brooks? Look into the source of the neural thiocyanide derivative. It's definitely not something you can just buy on the black market with money.
Got it. But Finn Hawley, if this kind of poison isn't something Mara Carter could get on her own.
It means that behind this capital disguise, there's another hand hiding behind Mara Carter. We haven't even noticed. Miss Carter, you're looking for me so early. Do you miss me? Or do you want money?
Cut the crap! Finn Hawley, what on earth are you up to? When on earth is Elena Reed going to transfer the funds?
It's a multi-billion-dollar capital pool. Elena Reed isn't an idiot. We have to follow the procedures.
I don't care about any procedures. I don't have time.
3 days. I'll give you at most 3 more days. Miss Carter. The payment will definitely be made, sooner or later.
What are you worried about?
Finn Holly, don't ask what you shouldn't. Just do the job for the money, if you can't do it. I can replace you anytime.
Elena, why are you looking for me so early?
Finn Holly, are you free today? I want to see you.
Sure. Where to?
I'm here to pick you up. Wait for me.
Mara Carter just forced me to hand over the money, and Elena Reed happened to call with an invitation right after. The timing is way too perfect.
Elena Reed. Are Mara Carter and I just pawns on your chessboard? Or dot? Since you want to meet. Fine, let's meet.
I'd like to see what you're hiding.
The CEO of the prestigious Reed Group is personally driving me. Where are we going? A farm stay.
What? Are you afraid I'll sell you off?
Oh, it's not that serious. I'm just curious.
1. You've actually always wanted to go. A place I dare not go to. Let's go. Uncle and Auntie, I've come to see you guys.
Ms. Reed, what do you mean by this? You brought me here to pay respects to people I don't even know. Are you kidding me? Do you think I'll believe this?
Finn Holly. Or should I call you Finn Holly?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Finn Holly, you're thinking the worst of me. I'm not your enemy. I did all this to help you.
Help me? When did you become so humorous?
Someday you'll understand that. In this world, everyone might betray you and take advantage of you except me. Don't push me away again, okay?
I don't know. Should I trust her? Elena Reed. Anyway. Thank you. Mom and Dad, I'm here to see you. Elena Reed actually knew my real identity all along. She took me to the cemetery. Was it a sincere confession, or was she plotting her next move? No matter what Elena Reed is up to. The most crucial breakthrough right now is Mara Carter.
You been? Why didn't you answer my calls?
Miss Carter, you're so fired up. I'm going to see Elena Reed. Have a little patience.
Patience! I've run out of patience!
Finn Holly, I'm asking you one last time. When exactly will Reeds inject the funds?
What on earth are you up to?
Miss Carter, you're losing your composure. The current situation is clearly in our favor. What are you afraid of?
I said I don't have time! You just don't get it!
What does that mean? Mara Carter is one of the toughest characters in Riverton City. What could have pushed her to this point?
I was in a bad mood just now. Finn Holly, I don't care what means you use. Help me get Reed's funds involved tomorrow. And I'll pay you triple the amount. Otherwise, our cooperation ends here.
I'll expose all the tricks you pulled at Carter's to Elena Reed.
At worst, we'll go down together.
Replacing a general on the eve of battle is a cardinal sin in warfare, Ms. Carter, but don't worry. I'm paid to solve problems. I'll give you a satisfactory answer by sunset tomorrow. Mara Carter is on the verge of a breakdown. What did you get out of them by tricking? She lost control just now and said she would die if the money wasn't paid. With Mara Carter's influence in China, no one can easily take her life. Those who are forcing her are definitely not domestic capital. Look into it. Follow the lead of that neural sulfide derivative we found earlier, that invisible hand.
Is finally going to surface.
You came just in time. About Mara Carter's background. I've dug up some really interesting stuff.
Say.
Look at this. Before Mara Carter married Kyle Brooks's father, just an ordinary PR manager. After marrying into the Zhao family, most of her social interactions are within the circle of wealthy wives. It doesn't involve anything else at all.
You mean, based on Mara Carter's personal ability and perception? It's impossible to set up this scheme.
That's right. Those intricate offshore accounts. And multi-layered shell companies are operated with extremely sophisticated tactics. Mara Carter is more like a front person pushed into the spotlight. Someone just handed her the blueprint for this money laundering scheme. Teach her how to suck the life out of Carters.
If she didn't set up the money laundering scheme herself, then what about the poison that killed Kyle Brooks?
This is exactly the second thing I want to talk to you about. I followed the clue of the neurosulfurized Brasinia reactant you provided and traced the transaction codes on the international medical dark web. Finhale. The synthesis conditions for this toxin are extremely stringent. No private laboratory in China can do this. The source of the transaction, pointing to a top biotech company with complex overseas capital background, Coleman Transnational Medical. Huh.
Coleman Medical. Wait, this name? This is the one about Xavier Foster. Waste Disposal Center's long-term supplier. The poison comes from overseas, and the spy network is also overseas. Mara Carter is not the mastermind at all. She's just a parasite planted by foreign forces inside Carter's. It's that drives Mara Carter crazy, not the domestic capital. It's the foreign master behind him. They are in urgent need of this huge sum of money from Reeds to fill some kind of gap. Mara Carter, if you can't come up with the money, you'll be silenced. The knife is in Mara Carter's hand, but holding the dog leash. It's a foreign force.
But Finhale, if Mara Carter is backed by foreign forces, what about Elena Reed? Why did she leak the clue about the waste disposal center to you?
Kill someone with a borrowed knife. Elena Reed has long noticed that we're investigating her. There are foreign forces tentacles inside Carter's, but she doesn't want to get her hands dirty. So, she deliberately led me there, and used me as a scalpel. Go cut this transnational drug trafficking line.
Finhale, what are you going to do now? This water is too deep. It involves overseas capital and is extremely dangerous.
Since Elena Reed wants to watch the show, Mara Carter is pressing me for money again, then I'll take the initiative and stir up this whole mess completely.
Take the initiative. What should we look into?
Just look into the domestic shell company of this overseas firm. Look into his irregular tax records and false income. We just need to take him down. His domestic capital transfer station will be completely cut off, and Mara Carter's escape route will be totally blocked.
Finn Holly, the domestic shell company of Coleman Medical that you asked me to look into, I've thoroughly dug up all the dirt on it.
How did it go?
This is a company with an extremely complex overseas capital background. Its registered name in China is Coleman Trading, but its parent company is actually registered in Crimson Islands. And it is controlled by several notorious overseas hedge funds.
This foreign company is indeed the one owned by Xavier Foster, Waste Disposal Center's long-term supplier. The foxer's tail is finally showing.
What is this?
Fatal tax loophole. Marakata's controlled waste disposal center purchases the so-called special effect degradation reagents from Coleman Trading at an extremely high price every year. The money was transferred to Coleman Blake, who then laundered it overseas, but this reagent is a consumable. Once it's thrown into the incinerator, there will be no evidence left. To balance the books, Coleman Blake not only issued a huge number of fake VAT invoices, but also forged import declarations, and even defrauded the state of high tax rebates.
They're running a ghost trade. In reality, nowhere near that many reagents are being imported. It's all fake accounting.
In China, they might be able to cover up money laundering with connections, but fraudulently issuing invoices to swindle huge amounts of tax refunds from the state, involving billions of yuan, is a capital offense that'll get them beheaded. No one can save them.
What do we do now? Use this to threaten Mara Carter and force her to submit.
It's all up to you now, Chief Moore.
Himph. No problem.
Got the money out.
Ms. Carter, I've transferred part of Reed's funds. However, when I just tried to transfer a test payment to the corporate account of Coleman Trading you provided, the system indicated that the account was abnormal.
What did you say? Account anomaly? How is that possible?
I'm not sure. Ms. Carter, is there something wrong on your end?
If the account keeps freezing this money, I dare not touch it.
Don't move! Don't move! Wait for my call. I'll handle it right away.
Handle, Mara Carter. The joint law enforcement vehicles from the Economic Crime Investigation and Tax Authorities are probably already kicking down the door of Coleman Trading right now. I'd like to see how you're going to satisfy the appetite of your overseas master.
This morning, the Economic Investigation Detachment of our city, together with the Customs and Tax Authorities, carried out a surprise seizure of the Coleman Trading Riverton City office. It is reported that the company is suspected of issuing huge amounts of fake invoices and defrauding the state of tax refunds. At present, the relevant responsible persons have been taken into custody by the police.
Answer the phone! Answer the phone!
The number you have dialed is not in service.
The Capital channel is cut off. Those guys will kill me. I'll definitely be killed. Finn Holly, get over here and see me right now. Right now!
Ms. Carter, what's going on? Did your house get broken into?
Coleman Blake is in trouble. His account has been completely frozen.
What about the funds of Reed's? I've already set aside the money and I'm about to transfer it.
Switch accounts. I have a backup offshore crypto account. Finn Holly, listen up.
Before 12 o'clock tonight, you must transfer every single penny of Reed's money into this new account.
Ms. Carter, what are you kidding me? We're just business partners, and what you're talking about is a life-threatening job. The previous chips aren't enough. I want 50% of the Reed's fund.
As risk compensation.
Okay, 50% it is. As long as you can transfer the money tonight, I'll agree to whatever you want.
He didn't even haggle.
It seems he's completely lost his mind.
Finhale, as long as we get through tonight's tough spot, both Carter's business and I will be yours. Aren't you always hitting on that bitch Elena Reed? Do you find that high-end mighty woman like her charming? As long as you help me get through this. By then, Elena Reed, that stuck-up bitch. You can only kneel before me like a dog. Once the job is done, I promise you I will drug her. Strip her naked and throw her onto your bed by then. I can let Elena Reed serve you with me. Let's mess her up together. Okay. Ha ha ha.
Ridiculous. That's absolutely ridiculous. Mara Carter actually said that once it's done, she can do whatever she wants with Elena Reed. Even treat Elena Reed like a plaything that she can drug and send to bed at will. This web is bigger and deeper than I imagined. Mara Carter, your time is up.
Hello? Boss, something's wrong with Coleman Blake. But I've already arranged for new funds, which will be transferred into the backup account tonight. Hello?
Stop calling. Coleman Blake's tax loopholes have been exposed directly, and several of our dark web nodes in Asiana continent have also been locked down.
Boss, listen to me. I can handle it.
The route has been exposed. From now on, cut off all contact. If you get caught, you know how to keep your mouth shut.
Ah. A discarded pawn. I've become a discarded pawn. Who is it? Who on earth stabbed me in the back? Maple, you're here. The funds are ready.
Just enter the key to the offshore account, and the money will be transferred right away.
No need to rush. Come on. Here's to the wealth we're about to get. And Elena Reed. Cheers in advance.
Pleasure doing business with you. There's something in the wine.
Coleman Trading's tax fraud is extremely covert. Kyle Brooks, that idiot, also wanted to spill the beans. Got killed because of that now. It's your turn. Since we're on the same side, why did you betray me? You leaked the evidence, didn't you?
Miss Carter, you're not too slow on the uptake.
But it's a pity. Your master doesn't want you anymore. Then go bury yourself with Kyle Brooks. Ah. Catch this. I'd like to see. Who will come to rescue you at this moment? If you don't speak, I'll slit your throat right now.
Hello?
Mr. Halle, the overseas fresh produce you ordered has been delivered. Please check it carefully.
The foreign forces have been located, and the police have completely surrounded this villa. Thank you. Please deliver it as soon as possible.
Cut the crap with your tricks. Die.
Miss Carter. You now. What you should care about the most isn't my life or death, but your own way out. Why don't you open that offshore encrypted account you're so proud of? Take a look.
Elena Reed! Did you do this? You froze my account?
Mara, don't be so furious. You've sucked so much blood from Carter's behind my back, so it's only fair that I charge some interest. I can give you a way out. I've had a speedboat prepared at the smuggling dock in the south of the city, with $1 million in cash on it. The condition is that you put down the knife and release Finn Hale, as long as he walks out that door safely. You can take the money and flee far away. Hey.
Elena Reed! Elena Reed! Do you really take me for a 3-year-old? You set traps step by step, cut off my funding, blocked all my escape routes. And now you come here pretending to be a good Samaritan. Dream on!
Mara, this is your only chance.
Opportunity. I still have gold in the safe in my basement. As long as I kill this bastard who ruined my plan, I can still escape. Finn Hale, did you hear that? That arrogant woman actually begged me for you. She ruined my life's work, so I'll make Elena Reed live in agony for the rest of her life. Die.
Freeze! Get down!
Finn Hale, how are you? Medical staff, come here quickly.
I'm fine. I won't die. Mara Carter.
3 years ago, that car accident on the coastal ring highway, Benson Hale and your wife, did you do it?
Actually, you are really the son of Benson Hale. No wonder you deliberately infiltrated Carter's. That's right, I did it. Your old man is an ungrateful idiot. He had the priceless AI core code in his hands, but he refused to sell it to foreign assets no matter what. Since he wouldn't cooperate, I had to send his whole family to hell and get the code myself.
You're so damn annoying!
Yeah. Ha ha ha. Finn Hale, do you think you've won? You'll go to hell!
Behave yourself! Take him away!
She's crazy. Don't take her words to heart. Anyway, the murderer who killed your parents has been arrested, and the cross-border money laundering case has been solved. You've gotten your revenge. She confessed everything. Regarding the death of Kyle Brooks, the motive is more ironic than we thought. Kyle Brooks was a puppet supported by foreign forces, but he truly fell in love with Elena Reed later. He didn't want to be controlled by Mara Carter and foreign forces anymore. He even wanted to take the evidence to confess to Elena Reed and seek protection from the Reed family.
So Mara Carter killed him to silence him. It is also to defect to their overseas masters.
That's right. Mara Carter thought Kyle Brooks had become a traitor, so she planned that poisoning.
The enemy has been captured. The truth is out. But why? Do I feel that empty hole in my heart? It's getting bigger instead.
It's been a week already. How long do you plan to stay here?
Miss Reed, you won. Carter's has collapsed. Mara Carter is ruined, and Riverton City is yours now. What do you want from me?
I'm here to take my love home. Try it. It's my first time making this.
It tastes terrible.
I'll get better at it later. Yale Grant, I know you feel like you have no purpose in life right now. The hatred is over. But life has just begun. If you don't know what to live for from now on, then marry me, don't wander anymore. The Qin family is gone, but the Reed family can be your new home. You have me, and we'll have kids in the future. You're not alone anymore. You still have family. Come back early. I'll make your favorite dishes tonight.
Elena, what's that room for?
A wine cellar or a vault. Its security level is almost as high as a bank vault.
It's full of discarded paper confidential files from Reed Group's early years. And it's a total mess. Instead of wasting time on this, why don't we think about where to hold our wedding?
I'll listen to you. There are extremely faint fingerprint grease marks left on for number keys of the keyboard. But this is a dynamic anti-theft lock. If you enter the wrong code 3 times, it will not only lock automatically, but also send a silent alert directly to Elena Reed's phone. Forcing a breakthrough is too risky.
I must first find out what's inside it.
It's only worth me risking falling out with someone to open it. It was because you developed this AI that can accurately predict the trends of the financial market that you got yourself killed. Mara Carter has confessed to selling this technology to the overseas Coleman Medical. Lincoln, when you looked into the background of Coleman Medical before, did you check how far along the AI technology they bought from Mara Carter back then has been applied?
I checked it out. It's really weird. Coleman Medical got the technology, but there's always a fatal logical flaw in their financial forecasting model.
According to analyzers in the international hacker community, what they got back then was just an empty shell, with no core algorithm engine at all.
Empty shell?
The log shows that on the night before the car accident,
the data was indeed forcibly copied, but the transmission path was split into 2 parts.
2 shares.
You mean, when Mara Carter was stealing data, did you intercept the core code midway?
That's right. Mara Carter, that idiot, thinks she sold it for a sky-high price. But all she sold overseas was a bunch of useless code. Then where did the real Dawn go?
Thank you, friends from the media. Today is not only the day when Reeds officially completes the acquisition of Carter's core assets, but also the day when Elfin Group is born. Yu comes from my name, while Feng represents my future husband. We will hold our wedding on the 18th of next month. From now on, Elfin Group will be our shared home.
Oh, I see! Oh, I see! Ha ha ha, Elena Red, you heartless bitch! You stepped on me to take over Carter's, and even tamed that hungry wolf Finn Holly into your lapdog!
Ha ha! 9,527! Quiet down! What's wrong with you?
I need to see someone. I need to see Finn Holly! I've remembered new details about the case!
Mara Carter has been imprisoned, and Carter's has collapsed. This safe house, along with Finn Hale's identity that operates in the grey area, is no longer needed. Next, I'm going to start a new life.
Finn Hale, Mara Carter is going crazy in prison. She specifically asked to see you, saying she has the ultimate secret about Elena Reed and the car accident that killed your parents to tell you. Arrange it right now. I'm going there immediately.
I heard you were in a hurry to see me. What's up? You think the court's ruling is too slow and want me to send you off early.
Finn Hale, congratulations. You're about to become the master of Riverton City's top conglomerate. Sleeping with Elena Reed every night. Don't you feel a great sense of accomplishment?
If you called me here just to spout this nonsense, then you can go back to your cell and wait to die.
Finn Hale, do you really think you've avenged yourself? I wanted to kill Kyle Brooks. I admit I bribed that truck driver to cause a car accident, but there was no need for me to mutilate his body like this, to slit his throat.
Why should I trust you? Are you kidding me?
And you know, your parents are such smart people. Why couldn't they send out any distress signals? Ha ha ha, ha ha ha, ha ha ha. Hey, because right before the car accident, your father sent the highest level distress signal, along with that core AI code, to the confidential server of Reed Group, his most trusted business partner at that time. The signal sent out, ha ha ha. But that woman, Elena Reed, she directly cut off the server's external response. She sat right in front of the screen,
Watching the positioning signal disappear on the coastal ring highway. Watching your parents burn to death, and then took that priceless code.
Finn Hale, you sleep with the person who killed your whole family every night. You're a complete joke. Hiya ha ha.
Neville, come over here. I'm looking at the design plans for the nursery. Do you think our future child should be a boy or a girl? If it's a girl, she'd definitely be as clingy to you as I am.
That's all good. Don't push yourself too hard.
I've arranged an executive vice president position for you at the group, right next to my office. You can start in a couple of days. Elfin Group. Will be ours from now on.
Okay, I'll report for duty tomorrow. Reed Group's return on investment over the past 3 years has been unreasonably high. So precise it's like it can predict the future. If what Mara Carter said is true, then this future predicting engine must be hidden in the underlying architecture of the group.
Dawn. It's really dawn. My father's code has been running on the servers of Reed's. Mara Carter is just a knife.
An executioner. Elena Reed, you're the one pulling the strings behind the scenes.
Finn Hale, when you watch this video, it means you still chose the truth over me. I wish you could always be the Finn Hale who knows nothing, except my love with a clear conscience. And be the only master of Elfin Group, unfortunately. You still let me down. You still opened this door. And killed that unborn child in our future with your own hands.
Elena Reed! You crazy person! Let me out!
Stop yelling, Feng. This room is completely soundproof, and it's also the safest place in the world. Mara Carter, that idiot, thinks she's won, but she's just a tool I'm using to take down Carters. But I can't bear to kill you. Then stay in this room that only I can open forever. I'll love you for my whole life. From today on, there's no Finn Hale. No hatred. You just need to stay clean and belong to me forever. I'll stay right here with you. Until we grow old. Isn't that good, Finn Holly? Finn Holly, just wait 5 minutes and all those dirty pieces of evidence outside will turn to ashes.
Elena, you're so smart and so confident. Do you really think that trapping me in this room, destroying the intercepted code and surveillance footage on your server, can wipe everything out?
Isn't that right? As long as there's no evidence, who can convict me?
You destroyed the digital evidence here, but it seems you've forgotten the car accident 3 years ago. The explosion and fire were absolutely horrific. My parents didn't even leave complete remains. That day you were in the heavy rain. You took me to visit that so-called joint burial tomb. It's actually an empty tomb, isn't it? The direction of the soil and water flow is way too abnormal. Captain Moore.
Finn Holly, you're absolutely right. We found Elena Reed's criminal evidence in the waterproof safe at your parents' empty residence, along with the original physical copy of the core code of Dawn AI that she embezzled.
All of these are irrefutable evidence. Your game is up.
That day at the cemetery, what I said was true. I love you. You win, Finn Holly.
What did you eat?
Yes, it's the kind of poison that Marakata used to kill Kyle Brooks. Hopeless. I knew this day would come. I can't have you, and I don't want to rot in prison. Finn Holly, if there's a next life. Oh, with a clean slate. Come to see you.
Breaking news from our station. The nationwide sensational transnational money laundering and serial murder case involving Alphen Group is officially closed today. The truth behind the car accident of Benson Holly and his wife many years ago has come to light. It is reported that Finn Holly, the only survivor of the Qin couple, has officially refused to take over the huge business empire involved in the case. He has cashed out all the legitimate assets of the Qin family that he recovered and established the Holly Dawn Charity Foundation, which is committed to funding basic scientific research in China.
Dad, Mum, your hard work hasn't been in vain. Next life. I hope you don't have to be so calculating, Elena.
Finn Holly, do you really think? You changed your name. I won't recognize you just because. You've changed your appearance, you're more mature and better at hiding yourself now. But your habit of rubbing the second joint of your index finger with your thumb when you're nervous hasn't changed. Your habit of slightly squinting your left eye unconsciously when you're thinking neither has changed. And that look you give people, which seems casual but has already seen right through them. Finn Holly, are you here to take revenge on me? If that's the case, then this game will be even more interesting.
Ms. Reed, the person you asked me to look into, Finn Holley, met Lincoln Moore at a cafe in West City yesterday afternoon.
Got it.
And he went to Mara Carter's villa last night and stayed there for 2 hours.
Uncle Percy, are you telling me how to do things?
I wouldn't dare, Ms. Reed.
I know you're doing this for my own good, but I know what I'm doing. Mara Carter, that woman. Can't keep him.
Ms. Reed, I don't get it. Since you know he's from the Qin family, why don't you just...
Kill him right now. Uncle Percy, look at you. You're getting old and useless, aren't you? You just said that, and now you've already forgotten. I don't want a lifeless body. I want him too. Stay by my side willingly. Finn Holley, do you know how long I've been waiting for you? Oh.
You're so beautiful, really super beautiful. So may I invite this lovely lady for a dance?
Uncle Percy, he's still alive. This time, I won't let you run away from me again. Uncle and Auntie. Sorry. But I have no other choice. If I don't do this, I'll never be able to stand by his side. Your son, I'll take good care of. In my own way. Do you know, I knew from the moment that dance started, I couldn't escape. Finn Holley, you were mine. You are mine. And you must be mine. Forever.
Ms. Reed, this antitoxin serum has completed all tests with 100% stability. But I want to remind you that once this neurotoxin enters the human body, the detoxification window is only 30 minutes. Beyond this time, even if we inject the serum, there's nothing we can do to save the situation.
Got it.
Then why don't you just destroy the poison? Keeping it is always a hidden danger.
A hidden danger. No. This is an ace in the hole, get it? If one day he really finds out the truth, this vial of serum might be my last bargaining chip.
Ms. Reed, Finn Harley went to Marakata's villa again today.
How long have you been here?
2 hours later, his tie was a bit messy when he came out.
Got it. Go on.
Mara Carter, how dare you touch him? I'll make sure you die without a complete body.
Where are you? What are you doing? Who are you with? Elena Reed. Elena Reed. When did you become so spineless? Finn Harley, do you know? I'd rather you hate me than forget me. Oh. Finn Harley, tell me. What if I weren't Elena Reed? You're not Finn Harley. We were just two ordinary people who met at the coffee shop on the street corner. It would be so nice if we'll meet on an ordinary weekend. You'll order an Americano, and I'll get a latte. You accidentally knock over the book I placed on the edge of the table, bend down to pick it up for me, and say sorry.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. Then we'll start chatting. Let's talk about the psychology you love and the book I've been reading lately. You'll find me interesting. And I'll think you're really special. We exchanged contact information and started dating. First time watching a movie. First time holding hands. First kiss. But there's no what if. I'm Elena Reed, and I have to win. But you're destined to be my doom. Are you really planning to study psychology later? What else did you expect?
My dad wants me to study finance, but I have no interest in numbers. Instead, the twists and turns in people's minds are quite interesting.
What?
You want to go with me, The psychology department of London University is the best in the world.
My dad wants me to study business. He said that it's good for girls to study finance so they can take over the family business later.
Is your dad like this too? My dad keeps nagging in my ear every day, saying I have to inherit the Qin family's business. But I don't want to be the kind of person who wears gold-rimmed glasses and sits in an office counting money.
So what are you gonna do? Are you really gonna go against your dad?
Cross the bridge when you come to it. If it really doesn't work out, I'll secretly apply for the scholarship at London University. Once I get the admission letter, he'll have to agree whether he likes it or not. What about you? Are you willing to be your dad's puppet?
What can I do even if I'm unwilling? My mom passed away early, and my dad married that woman, who also brought his son back with her. If I don't obey them, I'll have no place in the Reed family.
Don't cry. I'll help you later. When I've studied psychology, I'll analyze the minds of your dad and that woman for you, so they'll never dare to bully you again.
Who asked for your help? I can handle it on my own. But thank you.
What are you being polite for? We're friends, right?
Finhale, what kind of person do you want to be in the future?
I want to be someone who can see through people's hearts. That way, no one can lie to me, and no one can hurt the people I care about. What about you? What kind of person do you want to be in the future?
I want to become a strong person. Strong enough that no one can bully me, strong enough to protect the people I care about.
Then it's a deal. From now on, I'll help you see through people's true intentions, and you'll help me become stronger.
Deal. Finhale, what's your dream?
I want to see the whole world. Travel to every corner and explore everywhere. And what about you? What's your dream? You should think for yourself about the things you want to do.
I don't know.
We still have a long way to go, so it's okay. You can take your time to think it over. It's okay. If you really don't know, then travel around the world with me. That way, it'll become a dream of both of us. None of them know that years later, they will turn into the very kind of people they once hated the most. One will stop at nothing to take revenge, and the other will do anything to possess what they want. And the promise they make at this moment will also become unrecognizable in the torrent of time.